Hi, I thought I would record myself playing because I haven't done that kind of video except one time. So, alright, I have white, and let us begin with A5. So this is a 1778. So he has very few games. He plays H6, so he might be 2300 on Lichess or something. I'm not really sure how to react to this. H6. Let's try E5. The point is after E6, I can try F6. Okay, he takes. That comes off as a little weird, I think. Normally, you want to leave the H pawns so that you can build up pressure. So, like E6, bishop E7. Yeah, you want to leave the H pawns so that you can build pressure on the G5. Otherwise, if you take away your own pressure, then white will be able to defend the pawn very easily the next move. So with B6, I have choices like I can take or I can just play A6. I'm going to take and then play A6. Basically, if he wants to open the A file, yeah, he would have to trade a piece for 2 pawns. That's pretty good for me if he can't break open the position or transform it to a dynamic position. Okay, let us play A4. Yeah, so it works for white because I can get a pawn on A4 and have a very solid position. If I play F6, I don't really like my position. He will take 3 times, and I think that I will have problems on the king side, so. But on the other hand, he traded off a knight, so maybe it's harder for him to attack the king side, as a matter of fact. Because he will have to trade off another piece, and then he'll have to trade off a piece and a rook to break open the king side. So we make him trade off 3 minor pieces and a rook, and it's going to take him, like, who knows, 15 moves to break open the king side, and I think I will have a strong counterattack. I take with the D pawn, not the F pawn, because I guess that the center pawns are better placed pieces, and so I want to free open my center pawns. I'm going to play H3 just to play some kind of waiting game. Sometimes it can be very useful to have these H pawns moved up because then it helps block off the H file when they are going to attack. Alright, so I can expect like some queen d8, bishop e7 thing. I'm going to go ahead and play d4. So d4, the point kind of is to stop e5. But, you know, okay, he goes rook d8. I'm not worried at all if he's to trade 3 times on d4. Anyway, I think I have really good chances in this position. I will go ahead and briefly take a look afterwards. So, what is he to do? I think he's kind of without a plan, because I don't have to rush and I can just move all my pawns. Okay, I think he wants f5. That's fine with me. Or maybe he wants f6 and e5, right? Okay, we can... I don't think we have to play h5, but... I mean, I think it's a good idea to. I think it's a good move. But I don't think we have to do it, because... if he's going to take on h4, then he's just giving up more material, and that will give me excellent counterplay. He has to leave enough pieces for the defense. I'm just going to push a3. Maybe I have some b4 ideas. I don't really want to play b4 until he sacrifices another piece. Otherwise, maybe he can create some assault. I can play b4 and just play b3. I think no difference is made. But in terms of opening up the queen side, yeah, I think I have all the chances in the world to do something like that. The only real concern is this d4 pawn. Oh, let's go ahead and take it. It's okay to have 2 pawns on the d file. Why not? And now he allows me to kick the bishop with tempo. Pretty good profit for me. Okay, the pawn is guarded by the a3 pawn, so he does not have this trick, because I can take with the a pawn. And I will just play b2 next move. Yeah, no problem here. Alright. This game is in the bag. I will win, unless I blunder. But I have a colossal strategic advantage. This battery is like worthless because he has no breakthrough because my pawn is far advanced on the wing. So this guy is not like some 2300 Lichess like I thought could be the case. I'm not sure how he's so high rated for apparently 38 games. And then he trades for no reason. Alright, let's take this way. It probably doesn't matter which direction. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. I could just flip a card. Okay. I mean, he has like 0 chances. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. I mean, I can do anything. Let's just play c2, right? And then next move, I will play something like a5. And he's got nothing. I mean, okay, we can play f3 if we want, and then f2. And nothing for him to do, right? And he's gonna lose on time. I mean, there's no plan. Because he could organize an assault on the e-file. Okay, let's play again, if he wants. Oh, I hope he's not going to cheat or something. Probably not. Okay. d5, yeah, engines don't play d5, they play h5 or e5, so I think he's okay. Let's just play normal, e6. So, my plan is simple. I just want to organize an attack on the queen side, and if he were to take with the e-pawn, e takes d5, then I would play a5 first, but he took with a c-pawn, which permits me to start with d6 because it stops e5 since the d5 pawn would become undefended. Alright. So in this position he plays d3. Normally they play c4. Okay, so I think black has a winning opening position because like d3 is wasteful, let alone c takes d5. I think c takes d5 is inferior. Okay, so knight d7, take. So I can either go knight b6 or take first. There's no reason not to take first because I have knight b6 the next move, and he can't stop that. Okay. And if he is going to play c5, then I'm going to take with the knight on a4. But he makes my job rather easy, so... Alright. Take, and queen b6, queen a7. Ah, so he pushed the backmost c-pawn to c3, which allows me to infiltrate the A file without sacrificing the rook. So instead of queen a7, I'm actually going to play first rook a8 so that I can perform a walking infiltration. Alright, let's do it. And queen a4. Yeah, maybe the best move for him in this position is going to be a4, forcing rook takes a4, and then he can play b3 so that if I pull back the rook, he can play a4. But nope, h5 just allows me to walk in with the queen, and he has nothing to do. So, yeah. Of course, it's winning for black. I just have to convert. So, I have no reason to trade on e5. It's better to leave my pawn here because these pawns help stop all these d pawns. Alright, he plays e6. I will apply the same principle. Don't trade off this f pawn. Okay, he resigns. Yeah, it's just easily lost for white. Alright, that's all I'm going to do, because if I do 3 games in one video, then it's probably going to be too much content or something. Alright, should I, analyze both of them? Well, these were simple games. I guess the reason I made this video is just to get back into making videos, because it's been 3 weeks ever since I made a video. That's because I'm trying to think about better methods of making videos, like pedagogical techniques or tools to use for better instructional content. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do to improve my videos. Maybe I will do something like... I could do cut screens. I don't like to cut screens. I don't really like to edit videos because I think every second counts. I'm not sure. I mean, I believe in an old-fashioned approach of making videos, so maybe it's fine as is, but in terms of the teaching itself, maybe, I don't know. I mean, cut screen is fine if you don't leave any content out. So I could do that to gain the viewer's attention, to make them more alert. Maybe I'll do something like that. Feel free to give any feedback. Thank you. That's it.